If you're over 60 and eating watermelon with any of these 5 common foods, you could be putting unnecessary stress on your kidneys and digestive system. Number 3 is sitting in almost every senior's kitchen right now, and most people have no idea about this combination. Stay with me for the next few minutes. This could make a real difference in how you feel. Welcome to Healthy Choices. I'm here to help you make informed decisions about your health, especially as we get older. Now, watermelon is one of nature's most refreshing foods. It's packed with vitamins, minerals, and hydration. But here's what most people don't realize. When you combine watermelon with certain foods, especially after 60, it can create digestive issues and put extra strain on your body. Today, I'm breaking down the 5 most common food combinations that seniors should avoid with watermelon, and I'll also share what you can safely eat with it. Let's dive in. Please don't forget to subscribe. Any support for the channel helps us continue to make more of these cool videos. Food number 1. High potassium foods. First up, high potassium foods like bananas, avocados, and potatoes. Now, you might be thinking, wait, aren't those healthy? And you're absolutely right, they are. But here's the issue. Watermelon itself is moderately high in potassium. When you're over 60, your kidneys naturally become less efficient at filtering excess potassium from your blood. If you combine watermelon with other high potassium foods in the same meal, you're essentially doubling down on potassium intake in a short period. For seniors with existing kidney concerns or those taking certain blood pressure medications, this can lead to a condition called hyperkalemia. That's when potassium levels get too high. Symptoms include irregular heartbeat, muscle weakness, and fatigue. Now, I'm not saying you can never eat bananas and watermelon. The key is timing. If you want both, space them out by at least 2 to 3 hours. Have your watermelon as a mid-morning snack, then enjoy your banana or avocado toast later in the day. Your kidneys will thank you for spreading out the workload. Food number 2, dairy products. Number 2, dairy products, milk, yogurt, cheese, ice cream. This is a really common mistake, especially in the summer when people make watermelon smoothies with yogurt or have watermelon after a cheese platter. Here's what happens. Watermelon is about 92% water and digests very quickly, usually within 20 to 30 minutes. Dairy, on the other hand, contains proteins and fats that take much longer to break down, sometimes 2 to 3 hours. When you eat them together, the watermelon gets stuck waiting behind the dairy in your digestive system. This can cause fermentation in your stomach, leading to bloating, gas, and cramping. And as we age, our digestive enzymes naturally decrease, making this combination even more uncomfortable. Plus, some research suggests that combining high water content fruits with dairy can interfere with nutrient absorption. You're not getting the full benefit of either food. The fix? Simple. Eat watermelon on an empty stomach, ideally 30 minutes before a meal or at least 2 hours after dairy. This way, it moves through your system quickly and efficiently, and you avoid that uncomfortable bloated feeling. Food number 3, fried and oily foods. All right, number 3, and this is the one that surprises most people because it's so common at summer gatherings. I'm talking about fried and oily foods. French fries, fried chicken, onion rings, greasy burgers. Picture this. You're at a cookout or BBQ. There's fried chicken on the table, maybe some potato salad made with lots of mayo, and someone brings out a big bowl of fresh watermelon. You load up your plate with everything. Sound familiar? Here's the problem. Fried foods are heavy, greasy, and take a long time to digest. They require a lot of stomach acid and digestive enzymes to break down all that fat. Watermelon, as I mentioned, digests super fast. When you combine them, your digestive system gets confused. The watermelon wants to move through quickly, but it's stuck behind all that heavy, oily food. This creates fermentation, gas, and that uncomfortable heavy feeling in your stomach. For seniors whose digestive systems are already working harder, this combination can lead to indigestion, acid reflux, and even nausea. My advice? Enjoy your watermelon separately, maybe an hour before the meal as a refreshing appetizer, or save it for a light snack a few hours after you've eaten. Your stomach will feel so much better. Food number 4. Citrus fruits. Number 4, citrus fruits like oranges, grapefruits, lemons, and limes. This one might seem harmless. After all, they're both fruits, right? But there's a chemical reason why this combination doesn't work well, especially for seniors. Citrus fruits are highly acidic. Watermelon, while refreshing, also has its own pH balance. When you combine them in the same meal like in a fruit salad, the acidity can overwhelm your stomach, especially if you're over 60 and your stomach lining has become more sensitive over time. This can trigger heartburn, acid reflux, and stomach discomfort. Some people also experience a sour taste in their mouth or feel nauseous after eating this combination. If you love fruit salads, here's a better approach. Pair watermelon with low-acid fruits like melons, berries, apples, or pears. These combinations are much gentler on your digestive system and won't leave you reaching for antacids later. Food number 5. Alcohol. And finally, number 5. Alcohol, beer, wine, cocktails. This is especially important during summer when people enjoy watermelon at outdoor events where drinks are flowing. Here's what you need to know. Watermelon is 92% water, which sounds hydrating, but it's also a natural diuretic, meaning it makes you urinate more frequently. Alcohol is also a diuretic. When you combine the two, you're doubling the dehydration effect on your body. For seniors, dehydration is no joke. It can lead to dizziness, confusion, low blood pressure, and an increased risk of falls. And if you're taking medications for blood pressure, diabetes, or heart conditions, which many seniors are, alcohol and watermelon together can interfere with how those medications work. There's also the blood sugar factor. Watermelon contains natural sugars, and alcohol can cause blood sugar spikes and crashes. This combination can leave you feeling shaky, tired, or lightheaded. If you're going to have a drink, skip the watermelon beforehand. Or if you're enjoying watermelon at an event, stick to water or unsweetened iced tea. Your body and your energy levels will thank you. All right, so we've covered what not to eat with watermelon. But what can you safely pair it with? I'm glad you asked. Watermelon goes beautifully with nuts and seeds. Think almonds, walnuts, sunflower seeds, or pumpkin seeds. These add healthy fats and protein without interfering with digestion. You can also pair it with leafy greens like spinach or arugula in a light salad. Add a little feta cheese if you want, but keep the portion small and eat the watermelon first. Whole grains like quinoa or brown rice also work well if you're having watermelon as part of a larger meal. Just make sure to eat the watermelon first before the grains. And here's my favorite tip. Eat watermelon on its own as a snack between meals. Have it mid-morning or mid-afternoon when your stomach is relatively empty. This is when watermelon shines. It hydrates you, gives you natural energy, and digests beautifully without any interference. As for portion size, especially if you're watching your kidney health or blood sugar, stick to about 1 to 2 cups of watermelon per serving. That's roughly 1 or 2 wedges. This gives you all the benefits without overdoing the natural sugars or potassium. And one more thing, even though watermelon is super hydrating, don't skip your regular water intake. You still need to drink plain water throughout the day to keep your kidneys functioning properly and your body balanced. Let me quickly recap the 5 foods you should avoid combining with watermelon, especially after 60. Number 1. High potassium foods like bananas and avocados. Space them out by 2 to 3 hours. Number 2. Dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese. Eat watermelon at least 30 minutes before or 2 hours after dairy. Number 3. Fried and oily foods. Keep these separate to avoid digestive distress. Number 4. Citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruits. Stick to low-acid fruit pairings instead. And number 5. Alcohol. Avoid this combination to prevent dehydration and medication interactions. Remember, watermelon itself is incredibly healthy. It's packed with vitamins A and C, lycopene for heart health, and it's naturally hydrating. The key is just being smart about what you eat it with, especially as our bodies become more sensitive with age. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these combinations surprised you the most? Were you eating watermelon with any of these foods without realizing the impact? Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you're over 60, or if you know someone who is, maybe a parent, grandparent, or friend, please share this video with them. These small changes can make a big difference in how they feel every day. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Choices. We're here every week with practical health tips that actually matter for living your best life after 60. Hit that bell icon so you never miss a video, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep making those healthy choices.